Hello everyone and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Founder. You join me today with a new toy. Look how beautiful this thing is. Bit of disclosure, we've not bought this, I've just rented it for now. The reason I've rented it is I just think we've got a lot of harvesting to do, and I thought a second one on the farm wasn't going to be out of place. Now I've picked this one. I personally really like this mod. It's got a really high capacity, about 19,000 litres, but on top of that, being a class, I know it's Caterpillar but it's made by class, there's no reason why it wouldn't be able to use the same header as our existing. Because the plan is our existing Lexion is obviously doing the corn harvest. After that we have the sunflowers, but we also have that full field of wheat, field 60. There's one of my tractors full of corn now on his way to our mill. We've got the field of wheat. So this guy's going to do that. Using our header we already have, I'll grab a tractor, a trailer. After that, we might be able to get him on a contractor too, I don't know. Might do a contractor for some good big fields ready to harvest. Stuff is up like round here. I thought it'd be nice just to see something different, a second harvester. Help us get through a little bit quicker. Like I say, we're now working towards the end goal. Which is those sugar beets. What I'm also thinking, I'm definitely going to need to invest in a forklift. I have to walk past our garden. Now, as you know, I did all the upgrades to the quantity of speed it works at, and yeah, we now have quite a lot of lettuce. I'm going to move that to straw because as part of my it's level 6 actually, that's not to worry for now. Honey and straw. The straw we probably already have, the honey will just get done as it gets done. And then obviously the sugar beets, as I've said before, are going to be these 4 fields cut together. Now, like I said, for now, I'm going to handle this beast. So I'll do a nice wheelie with it. Check straw sweat, I need to enable that. I do want the straw off this wheat. So I'm going to grab the standard header, which is there. I'm going to need a tractor and trailer, which that's going to be easy enough to do. I'll probably actually end up getting the case back down once he's done. Boop. But for now I just grab this off here. I think I have I managed to, probably not this one, have I? Snake it through the trees. So what I can probably do is always cut it here. I use that to get on my grass field, and I can set off from the corner off here when I'm ready. So all the other jobs on the farm are still going. I'll turn that off for now because I don't need it. How's he ended up? Do I even want to know how this guy's ended up here? That's not what I expected to find, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. But can I get this thing out of here? If I reset it, I will lose that trailer full of corn. That's it. Go on. Go on, you case. You see, folks, why I love these case tractors. All I can guess is that I spooked him when I drove past him with the harvester, but that's a bit annoying. Okay, so anyway, this guy's done. Apart from the bits he's missed, which I'll just go and quickly do myself. Then obviously I'll get him to do the other little field as well. So I always forget, because doing this means we don't get weeds. Now I did notice, I looked through the used vehicle section before we came online. There is a there's the brawn spreader, brawn spreader, derp, sprayer in use. Now it's still like nearly 200k, but I have to confess I do usually like that thing. set this guy up on this field. There he goes. Let's finish taking this back to where it's supposed to be. Just this, obviously this corn can just go in our grain mill because we can make corn flour with that one because it's the mod one. So yeah, once we've done that, I'm going to take this back and this is going to work with me. We're going to clear that wheat field, which I think once again was 100% fertilised, everything, so it should be a really good yielding field. I'm a little worried that we're going to leave ourselves into a position we were in before. We have so many fields ready at once next time because we're getting every field into a position where it's going to be ready. Together, which is never good. But if I swing this round, double check actually there isn't some having to be a corn contract or something silly. Sugar beet. Ah, wheat. I was excited, if we get more for that than we would for. I mean, that's good, but I don't know how quickly I could make that. It's not migrating so much, so I need a little bit of wheat needs to go to the other mill, which that's fine. Corn and oats are going, yeah. I mean, look at this guy here, look at this. There's a lot of lettuce being produced, so I'm gonna need to start moving that more frequently than I am. Which I might just see about a forklift. Just because getting the big loading shovel into there every time is going to be a bit difficult. So let's bring you back down to here. Meanwhile, if I get you doing this, and hopefully you'll go and take that over for me. Now I did set him off. I may have missed. Actually, it doesn't look like I have, does it? I may have missed it because I did kind of have to roughly set him off. Anyway, so he's on his way back. He's working. So folks, let's do a bit of harvesting. It's rare you can see somebody who does it all up and we get to do some work. So folks, enjoy. had quite a few finished I wasn't expecting, folks, and the usual issues with AI and that telegraph pole outside my land, but see already we're getting a good yield off. I can't remember what this was too. Yield bonus like 95%, so yeah, so we're getting a really good crop off here. So my plan is to sell the 7,000 litres that contract requires to them, and hopefully just glitching around, sell them 7,000 litres and just keep the rest, because the rest is better spent in our, better spent with us. So while that's doing that, I come over here, get this guy a job. We might as well, I know I said I wasn't going to take care of these two fields in here, but we may as well do. Plus as well, say the stones are such a lucrative thing, even though as I found out it's probably cheaper for me just to buy them really. Today's going over. In fact, why don't I take the opportunity? That's actually not a bad idea. Cancel his job for now. Take the opportunity to send him up there. Drop off what he's got so far. And hopefully find a load more. What's this guy doing? Don't know if he can... He's going to wedges against the wall. Looks like he's nearly ready to be able to start doing the first mega field. Let's keep him near that just in case. I also realised once he's done this he can probably do 84. It's got grass on it, I'm not worried about cutting it. Obviously once 66 is done and harvested, we'll then put them both together. Well, that's been done. So this field's very nearly finished now. In fact, that's where his last line, is it? Yep. There's a couple of little spots I might go and try and grab. And as soon as he's done that, he's going to move over to field 52 there. Anyway, this guy should have finished by now. 77, so I might as well get him another full load. So let's... I realise I maybe spec this cat with a bit smaller of an engine. So I'm going to be trouble up the hills, but it's one of those. I've only leased this one. I'm planning to keep hold of it for a couple of days. And basically it can do the jobs while we've got this and the Lexian together. As you can see, it doesn't mind this big header at least, which is good. I know the colours are a bit jarring, but unfortunately I don't think the mod came with cat headers. Which is slightly irritating, but there we go. And so you're now down as having finished, which I actually don't think you quite have. Like I say, there's quite a few biggish spots around here. Biggest one probably being this one here. In fact, probably just this one and then I'd call it, actually. I'm not going to bother going around getting all them little corners. I just don't think it's worth the time and the hassle. Is he full already? Who needs to be loaded? You? Okay, that surprised me. Send you up to here. Before we do that, actually, no. Stop, stop, stop. No. What am I doing? Obviously, I've just put 100 litres. Not a lot, but then again, in real life, 100 litres would be a bit of money to a farmer, so I'll turn it down when it's there. And like I said, then this guy can go over and... So now, I can send you to our mill. I'm having a weird, if you're wondering why I'm just doing that, I have this weird issue with me now where my computer does like a double click. I appear to be having that issue today. I honestly don't know what causes it, I wish I did. So basically any click you do will class as a double click. So yeah, I want to do that. It depends, maybe it's something I do wrong, I don't know. Yes, I send him on his way, he's going. And you see, then we get this guy going. And then I get back in this. I'll tell you what, I won't get another full load into that trailer, I know that, but... My fault, hit the wrong button. As you can see, the aim is... See, this field does always yield as well, I think, over the years. It's actually one thing I would maybe like to have precision farming, because that actually tells you over time, like, how much money your different fields have made. Man, that's a long trailer. See it over there in the distance. All these guys are now going. He's resisting. I need to get him turned around fairly quick. What's he got on board? Well, these guys have still just got lime in. I say since we upgraded this thing, its levels as well, it's ended up being a very rapid system. Might as well put it into here. I'm not going to take a full load away today just because I don't feel... I might actually get him to get the big guy to bring back a load of lime. Just because I might as well while he's on his way back. Yeah, you see there, that's it. That's the thing with this job. I mean, we've had the months where we've had like really nothing to do, and then we have the other months like this where, quite frankly, I could do with about 3 of me, plus the AI. I mean, if the 3 of me isn't a scary thought to you, then I don't know what would be. You know, I'll try and get another. Once I got full load, I'll drive it over to the sell point. I say I'll try and sell just over 7,000 litres to the contract, and then I'll take the rest to us. Probably already if I can get to the top of the other side, let's just know where to take the tractor. See a lovely deep straw swath coming out of it. So make some more bales, go towards that near 400,000 litres we need. But yeah, so the plans are afoot, the money is good. Worker A is blocked. Which one's worker A? Double check this. It's you, I think. Oh, you're near there, so I might as well jump in with you for a second. Like I say, at least the corn, with a standard mill you can't mill corn, but because we use the modded extended one, we have that option. Well, anything of those. Again, the truth actually, with the steer on it, this one's really not that bad. So yeah, I suppose it's like near 100,000 litres we got off it. That's going to be over, isn't it? Don't forget it's already using some. That's over 100,000 litres we got off that field. Can't argue with that at all. Oh, I'm going to time myself when I'm not here, Anna, because I'm being a bit silly with this. Oh, let's see if I go and fill it up with lime before I leave. So then you can start working through them stones while I'm getting there. As well, because I can leave with a full trailer load in this. Makes it a little bit more worth its time. And while the trailer's got back to there, which is good because means you can unload the loading shovel. Yep, so they're all about working in there. We're doing good, we're definitely doing good. So we've got all these big fields here that are ready to harvest, so we can always bring the cat up here and do a few jobs. I hope. Shame that lime spreading isn't a contractable job because we'll be able to use a... I don't think I'm ever going to need to like do it with lime again, but I just like to think we're putting the products off the land to good use. Right, so there's going to be more than a full trailer load in there, which is okay. So you see that's the sale list. I think I might need to actually buy or rent a forklift. Just so I can properly clear that, because like I said, I'm going to struggle to get the loading shovel in and out. Size of the opening, but when I looked, I didn't realise it actually spawned them double high. So there's like quite a few stacks that are straight on the trailer. So I don't think actually, what's like a forklift? Not like forks. That was one second hand look. It's got to be a size you take a flatbed up to go and pick it up. I suppose they probably would deliver it, but I don't feel like I need to right now, so let's... Well, let's get this down to where I can unload this again. And once I've done that, we'll, yeah, I think we'll be having that. Looks like quite a big forklift, so we can fit through the gate. Probably also help us move bales and stuff as well, it's probably not a terrible thing to have. Okay, worker G, that's going to be the sunflower guy, and I can just see it coming. Right, so there's going to be more than a full load in there, so I'm going to need to, just let that sit and rest. Okay, so if you finish loading in there, you probably have. Yep, full. Gonna struggle to get it out because of the size of it, but can I see it around the back of that rock, do you reckon? Ooh, actually almost like I knew what I'm doing there, didn't I? So if I get this guy back to our yard, and then once he's back at the yard, well, I think I am going to need it, so I need to take this out of here, because the job I've got to do, I think this guy can be very suitable for. Go down the track we made a long time ago at this point. Okay, grab the flatbed, fly to the store, buy that forklift onto the flatbed, bring it back. Probably swap then to the other forklift. First one, the other flatbed, the Red Rock one, and use that to load the lettuce onto. Because I may not do a sale just yet. I don't know. I have to check what the price is like. See if this mod price is not amazing, but at the same time, got quite a lot. It might be still worth us doing it. Like I say, I need to go and get that forklift first. I think it's quite a big one. Like I say, it should fit through that gate because the tractors did. I can't see him being bigger than a tractor. Somehow. So let's get this onto the back of here. Oh, bugger, yeah, I forgot about that. That's fine, anyway, it was just do with the, I made a real pig's ear of that. So do with the simple IC and the fact that the tow ball mount is like is movable. Bear me a second, I will fix it so it's not attached in such a ridiculous way once I've fixed the mess I made here. Because what I need to come down here, turn that off, and like swap those over. And there we are, see that's much more normal. Let's just send you up to the store. Oh, which one did I just stop? Worker F. Why are you... You're going to do that trick where you get stopped. Because you're not on the road, because it can be steer that way, so let's bring you out there. Put you down here. Might as well drive that thing. So you're ready to be unloaded. You at this point are ready to be unloaded, but you're full. So I'll send you into there. I'll do the unreachable shit. Basically, because of where you're located, if I bring you up to the road, you'll be fine. Turn the engine off on you, just because I don't need you just yet. So I do hope to get this field. We are going to get this field done today, but just other things are getting in the way. As it's 44, we need to sell about 7,000 litres of it to the other grain mill, and the rest we can then take around to our own. That's it through here. Send you to there. Just say it's unreachable. God almighty. I think that's unreachable. You need to be on the road. There, and you're off. Good. So you're on your way back down. Obviously, I might as well drive that just because you just have to have a look at the map. Let's actually purchase the thing before I go up there. It looks like it's diesel power, which is handy. X60 means it won't have any custom colour. There we are. How's that look? I like the touch that the forks match the bodywork. If we go and pick that up now from the store, we can use that just to move. I say mainly to move because we seem to be making those lettuce pallets and probably the honey pallets as well. At a much faster rate than I was first anticipating. So this guy will be able to pick them up and just... God, I don't like seeing that fully loaded trailer going down that dirt track like that. But yeah, as we didn't look in this game, tipping physics aren't a thing. So far I do love this little JCB. She's maybe an old girl now, but I do love the way it drives. Could do with a wash light, but... Right, so I'm mean and arrogant. Let's try not to spook it this time. Right, here's that one. I'd still like to know what happened at first. I wasn't watching the map, unfortunately. But somehow he went from being driving along the road nice and neatly to almost in the river down there. Luckily he didn't drown, so I would not have been happy. But, sorry, pal. Man, we've trailed this road a few times there, folks. By the way, if you wish to start the series, leave a comment down below and just say that, because you really are a trooper. You've put up with me for this long. Oh yeah, it doesn't look that big, actually. I'm probably just a good excuse to bring that tub of red blue back as well. Wow, there appears to be a slight head clearance issue there, doesn't there? Because if I'm not wearing a hat. Well, where is this thing go for? Man, that's got some reach to it. I'll give it that. Well, good, we can put this all to good use. So yeah, let's put the AdBlue down at the front. Then actually I don't want it to be underneath, I want it to be attached to it. We've got proper tilt. It's nice. So look at controls. That's obviously fork closeness, tilt and up and down. Nice. Right, so there we are, the forklift's on, the AdBlue's on. So you're almost back, right. So if I do try bringing that back, I'll just sort this out and that way this guy can go to start unloading the other one. Man, it's like nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. The weather's holding good, which is a bonus, but this is why I'm so glad that this isn't a tipping trailer. As you can see, it makes it a lot easier. How's he doing? Is he not near full yet? Let's get him putting back down here. Right, I'm going to set this on the get the AI to keep unloading it again. You can see what I mean about the pallets there, folks. I mean, look at that. There's like 6 tall, like 2 lots of 3, and then I know there's a load more that haven't been created yet. Let's pull this onto here. Yeah, that's what it saves. Didn't mean to, but I'll take it. And then field, target, start. And what I might as well do while I'm waiting for that other thing to come back, and where you... Ah, you've got to where I want you to. In the hedge. Right, so when you sell these guys 7,000 litres, and that's going to pay me like 5k. I then need to send the rest over to the, to my... Oh, let's actually just... I might as well just sell these guys a full trailer, actually, because with a bit of luck, this will pay for the contract and also the rental of the Caterpillar. Yeah, it's going to pay me out pretty good. So if I take the contracting money, you see that's pretty much paid for that forklift. Who's blocked? You. He's ready to go in the trees, that's why. And there you go. Okay, the action's now full, that's right, that's easy to handle. Meanwhile, if you're done, I need you to come back to like here. And then I'm going to go and restart the harvesting again, because that's one of the main things I need to do. Get that wheat field done, so I can be another field that can be on the turnaround line. Got another 2,000 litres of stone or 4,000 litres of lime. As I think of it as. Now someone says they're blocked. Oh, will you stop driving the trees? Right, where is that house? He's down on that side. Okay, I'll do this myself first. There's a fence just there, have we just seen it? Ah, nick the corner, nick the corner. Oh, I didn't just. I never sent an AI to do a man's job. This is why we'd have to worry about artificial intelligence, because look at this, they can't even do this properly. What chance does they stand of like overthrowing us? Terminator wasn't true. He says, knowing that if the AI ever hear this, I'll be the first one to go. Here we go. Nice full load of sunflowers. As I say, right now we don't actually have a process for this. So this is just going to become some, this is going to get sold to the oil mill. Right, you're home. Good timing. I'm gonna take this up the top, take the forklift off. May just leave the AdBlue on it for now. Because like 16, we're going to park the trailer. In fact, if I park the trailer up here with the def on it. So I'm going to do quickly is let that fold. Take that off. Touch this guy and see how they're getting on. Missed it. I find out this takes the other type and so it tries to get. But I think it must do because that's why it's not giving me the option. Yeah, it does, look, you see. Let's now take that off. Can't do that on anymore. Then we'll undo all these straps. I'll put this pallet of AdBlue just to the corner somewhere out of the way. We should be alright. I didn't quite have it lifted up enough. Oops. Oh well. I think I've had this kind of situation in real life. Not involving a pallet of AdBlue in a trailer, but a pallet that you just can't quite get hold of. The follow in real life didn't have a powerful resisting though. I'm just gonna put this in here for now, just so it's out of my way. I never try from here, do I? I'll forget about it now until I try to one day and can't work out why I've left a roadblock. What I'm gonna put the other trailer away. Then I'm gonna put that trailer away, bring the red rock up. And let's just do a quick check, make sure this will fit through here. I'm pretty confident it will, but oh yeah, with ease. With blooming ease. As you see there, if I go along to here. Oh, what is it? It generally has three. It's three hide them. I did not expect that for anything. But before we do that, that's a job for later, because I think right now we need to be getting on with this, don't we, folks? You got to agree. This field needs to be finished before the end of the day, or else it's dragged over. So I'm hoping, if I do that and I decide to keep this harvest, which I'm pretty sure I will, this harvest can go over and do like 66. So I think, look at that, it's still another full day off registered harvest, yeah, which is rather irritating. Because that's kind of what's I'm having to like slow down, because obviously the next big project is these four, but I don't want to throw out because soybeans in it. No, it's wheat. I don't want to throw away like good wheat that we can use. You see, if I try and get this quickly done, then I'll catch you on the other side. are, folks. You see, that's that field done. Not quite going to the full trailer. We've got a good amount. So I'm not worried about picking up the straw today. We'll do that next episode. Just because I want to finish the day suffering a bit of forklift work, and you guys can suffer watching me do it. I'm actually going to leave this on the film, so we're going to keep this harvester for a second day. I don't mind paying another day's rental on it. I think it'll pay us back in its work, the way it'll work. Let's get this thing folded up first, and then once I've done that, I'll turn it off. Meanwhile, this guy can get sent up there. I need to turn that thing's flashes off. Right, has he finished unloading that yet? He's still flashing. Damn it, I bet he did that trick where it... Oh no, me, I missed. I'm that useless, I missed. There we go. So I want to finish, I want to jump into this guy first. I'm going to go and put that flatbed back away because I don't need that flatbed again. Right, so Worker G has got going and he's now on his way, good. So the plan is to bring up the flatbed, just park outside. I'm going to try and park it in there. I think it'll be too tight a working space, but... I'm going to put this trailer away first. Trying to teach myself, I'm trying to keep myself putting things away or else I will forget flattened chickens and all we got. Good God, I missed that one by a mile. Nice, the good old red truck. Maybe I should repaint it because I don't know if class colours really works in this instance. I should give that little ripper thing a try. I like the look of it, but... And then I just can't get the other one again. Looks like it, doesn't it? So, still often going to change. What are you? Are you down there? Yeah, me you in that one. Cherry can be mounted a bit lower, look at it. It looks like it's hopefully a bit of weight on the back might just fix that. And so if I put this over here like this, then hopefully I should be able to just start lifting these on. I'm going to try and grab two at once. I think that'll be pushing it. What I'm going to do is... Actually, yeah, keep holding it on the edge just because that's going to make it... The thing about using this over some others is there's a lot less tilting in this, which I'm hoping will help me to keep it level. Christ, it didn't like the way I need to do that slowly. I wonder if actually disconnecting that trailer will make it a little easier to begin with. No, because it's not making the angle actually a lot smoother. Okay. In case of using some of the other piles to shift that along. I mean, how many spare have we got? We're talking 7,000, each one of them's 500. So, another 21 on top of this. Jesus. Why did I convince you guys to let me put it to 10 times? I should have known that was a mistake. If I can get away with this. That is just incredible like what you would do in real life. I don't know if I've never done this, pick two pallets up at once. I just think our forklift at work doesn't have the forks long enough to do this. And also I don't think I have to do the tree in the way. Bollocks. Right, you've had to see me now pull Super 20 out just because I'm going to try and pick those up like that. So if I'll put this round the edge and strap it down. And put this on the edge too. And use a strap. I've got that bit off. Come on, that's it. Put it down. Thank you. That's a bit better. Look at this game. The pallets have some physics where if you bounce them around, they will actually generally come back level again. But man, this is connected to a tractor and it's rocking around like this. I mean, I can tell you now, this is going to be... If I do decide to go with this thing 3, I think it'll be a very unstable trip to the selling point. So I'm not sure I'm entirely comfortable with, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, as the saying goes. Right, so that's 2 lots of them on. The thing is, if we get this right, then we have a lot on this trailer. Which my plan is to move to strawberries soon because we're going to need that in the future. I think if we can produce at this kind of speed, then how do I get the folks up under the trailer? And then around the side of the trailer. With the issue, I'm going to need to do this. I think I'm making harder work of this than I really need to. You're gonna... So what's this showing me? That is bloody unstable. I don't think this trailer's going to really take to me. I think I'm being silly here, folks, I really do. So let's just try and fix that a little bit. Let's keep these 2 wide but a little more central, shall we? Like that. That's not quite central, but you get the picture. That looks better. Right against the headboard. And then boom. So yeah, so 3 wide isn't really a goer. I honestly don't think 3 tall is going to be. I think if I'm doing this long term, I'm going to need a better trailer. Maybe this is... I've talked before about perhaps going to an Arctic. I think this could be the point where I realise that's more of a necessity than a wish. But as I say, when we come to sell it, it's going to feel good to sell this many at once. I mean, an Arctic and the Kernside trailer would take all of this with ease. Anyway, who's finished work? Because you're complaining that you annoy me. Right, well, you've just earned yourself a different field to work on. That's the field position. So you can go to there. You're at that destination, which is good. This is some wheat. I'm not going to actually set off the wheat production line just yet. I'm going to let it... Just let it sit in there for a little bit. Well then I think we're going to probably end this one here, folks. So probably off air I'm just going to finish loading that trailer. And have a serious think about what the future holds for pallet movement because once they were producing more, I think buying the forklift was a good idea. But that's going to be a If it's going to be that big a mess around, then there is other options. I mean, I don't know if there's one in here or not. And there is those, but that to me is a little bit too cheaty. And there's a tractor unit. It's not expensive either. Oh, there's actually quite a bit of good stuff in here right now. Oh, that's the big forklift. That's the one from the Platinum. Still a good forklift. It's actually pretty cheaper than what I paid. There's what I was talking about earlier, by the way. The Bruin. But, I mean, because it being America makes it not great for this map, but at the same time, it's not a bad price. Remember when I leave till tomorrow, folks? If we're still there tomorrow and we decide we have a good day for profit, we might decide to keep it. Until then, thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. Plenty of stuff up there for you to get your teeth into. There's always what you're going to enjoy. So, a big thank you. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.